Thank you, sir.
Well, sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. I don't know why. Something has changed on Facebook, and it will not let me. I usually change my live stream to public so just anyone can see it, but it's only letting me stream to friends, which probably most people are going to see it anyways that are interested in seeing it, but I don't know. Either I'm in trouble with Facebook, which I don't think so. They would have told me. Or they've changed something on a security setting that I just don't have enough time to fiddle with before this gets started, because as soon as I bring the stream up, which is good, I mean, everyone jumps in the channel, and I don't know, rather than trying to boot everyone out and figure out why it's doing that, something, I don't know. Like I said, it's probably a security setting. I used to be able to go in and change it to public. Now the problem is, though, it won't let me stream it to Maine Sidebanders. So I don't know. A pain in the sack. I have a feeling just something changed, and of course, you know, it's a guessing game to what specifically has changed, and now I gotta, you know, try to figure it out on the fly. I'll just have to do it when I'm not doing Maine Sidebanders. I'll see if I can figure out a way to stream it. Yeah, so son of a gun. I don't know. Alright, well, I got 2 minutes. There's always something right before I go live, and I think, oh, I have enough time, and the goddamn software changes every time.
You can, Mr. Fix-It? Got all excited because Radio Man said the channels were going to be hammering. Well, they were this morning, weren't they? I don't know. I wasn't on. I'll take your word for it. Are you a screwdriver? Yes, sir. What are you, in your car or something? I'm on my homemade antenna, and I just turned it horizontal so I could shoot a bunch of DX, but I'm thinking I might have to turn it back to vertical. I can hear you're giving me about a 6 to a 7, but yeah, not like normal. Son of Boy, this is gonna be fun tonight. Man, I didn't hear anything on 37, 38, 39. I was like, frig. I was planning for some runaround. Well, I heard through the grapevine that Radio Man's on strike. Well, I mean, we weren't going to do check-ins because there was supposed to be so much skip, we thought, and we're just going to, you know, let people just shoot skip and kind of have people record it and maybe, you know, post some skip numbers that we're talking, but doesn't sound like that's a thing right now.
Radio man said he'd be here.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I don't know. The skip this morning was hammering, and it was hammering last night. I was like, oh man. Even on this channel, it was assholes and elbows last night.
I mean, I legit just turned the dipole sideways, while it was live, came out here, and I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna do some conditions and some skip talking, for the next 2 hours, and now I'm hearing nothing.
Yeah, I'd say it's relatively tame. Relatively tame tonight. All right, well, I guess everyone ready to get started here?
Okay. Let her rip.
Potato chip.
All right, well, let's get started. How about Oxford County? Let's see. Well, we'll do the normal welcome here. Welcome to Maine Sidebanders. We meet every Thursday, 8 p.m. No membership required. Just have a radio that we can hear and understand, and we'll call you in by county, so know what county you're in. And we run a pretty informal operation. If you get missed, we'll grab you at the end, so not a big deal. How about Oxford County? Let's start with Oxford County for Maine Sidebanders.
Oxford County for Maine Sidebanders. Any takers? Radio man's on the side listening. All by myself, I'm gonna be.
Oh, man. Well, Jesus, Pipeline, he got a new radio today. I can't believe he's not on here. All right. Well, we got Fix It. All right. We'll jump down over to York County. How about York County for Maine Sidebanders? York County. There, we'll switch over to the beam. How about York County? York County for Maine Sidebanders. How about York County, Maine Sidebanders? All right, how about State of New Hampshire? Well, we got the beam down that way. State of New Hampshire for Maine Sidebanders. All right, nothing heard. How about we'll move on to Cumberland County? How about Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders?
Well, I'm here.
Hello, Greg. How you doing there down in Portland?
I'm just waiting for the fun.
Okay, well, all right. Are you on the Browning tonight?
No, I'm on the 5555C.
Copy that. All right. Anyone else for Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders?
Oh, you know it.
There he is, Maniac. Over there in Wyndham. How you doing, Maniac?
Oh, it's in here trying to cool off.
10-4 on the cooling off. Yep. All right, very good. Yes, it was 90 degrees here today in New Gloucester at Radio Man Central. Who else we got for Cumberland County for Maine Sidebanders?
323 in Raymond.
Hey, 323 in Raymond. How are you? All right, we got 323 in Raymond. Who else we got for Cumberland County? All right, no one else. Let's real quick. Let's jump up to Somerset County. How about Somerset County? See if Mr. Moose is in there. Somerset County. Oh man, I must have threw everyone off with my piss poor planning, huh? One more call for Somerset County. How about Somerset County for Maine Sidebanders? All right. Nothing heard. How about Franklin County? We'll grab Franklin County for Maine Sidebanders. Franklin County for Maine Sidebanders. Nothing heard. About Androscoggin County. Anyone in Androscoggin County?
Skywalker in Lisbon.
There he is, Skywalker in Lisbon. There you go. Good evening. Who else we got for Androscoggin County?
207 over here in Minot.
Okay, we got you, 207 in Minot. Good evening. Another call for Androscoggin County. All right, nothing heard. How about Kennebec County for Maine Sidebanders? All right, we're going to put down Screwdriver too. We did Cumberland County. He never said anything. So we'll put Screwdriver down for Cumberland County. How about Sagadahoc County? Sagadahoc County for Maine Sidebanders.
Ah, frig, I forget my county.
Bacon on the wood stove.
Hey, Clearwater, and you got your amp on. You know what we got to do? Ah, never mind. We got to get you to put a sticky note on that thing. All right, who else we got for Maine Sidebanders in Sagadahoc County?
You got Runt checking in Bowden.
Hey, Runt, how you doing? You keeping cool today?
I installed the AC, so yes, it's definitely staying cool now.
Nothing like getting the ACs installed the day you're like, we're going to need those, huh?
Oh, you know, procrastinate, and I hope everybody else is having a good evening out there.
Good evening, Ron.
I just put the AC in the bedroom like 5 minutes before I came down here.
Oh, I guarantee a lot of people came home from work and went, I got to go get the air conditioner. I guarantee a lot of people did that today. Oh, all right. Another call for Sagadahoc County. Sagadahoc County. Okay, nothing heard, Sagadahoc County. Just going to give a shout out. We got someone listening on the internet, Dave in Bangor. Popcorn says he's listening in Honolulu right now. And I think High Pressure must be listening. But anyways, where the hell was I? All right, how about Lincoln County? Lincoln County. There you go, Mr. Paranoid in Waldeboro. He's like the Maytag man. You can always count on Mr. Paranoid in Waldeboro to show up.
Roger, on the Maytag man. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, whatever. I'm always here, I guess. I tried to be.
Oh no, I was saying that as a compliment. You know, there's a few of you guys on here. When I don't hear you, I'm like, damn, they didn't make it.
Yeah, you never know. I try to get here. If I'm around, I'm definitely gonna check in. So, nice to you guys out there. Thanks for checking everybody in there, Radio Man.
Yeah, no problem. I think we're just about going to wrap it up here. I usually don't, but I like to call them anyways. How about Knox and Waldo County? Anyone up in Knox and Waldo County for Maine Sidebanders? I didn't hear anybody. How about any stragglers? Any stragglers that didn't get in that would like to get in for Maine Sidebanders?
327 Main signing it.
All right, we got two. I heard 327 in Raymond, and there was someone in Oxford. Go ahead, station in Oxford.
513, hello.
513. You are in Sumner, if I remember correctly, right? Okay, very good. 513 in Sumner. Is there any other stragglers, any other stations that got missed on the roll call? Would like to get in on Maine Sidebanders? Come now. Oh, I'm going to need a relay on that one. I didn't quite catch who that was. Did anyone pick up on that?
714 maybe?
Okay. Is that 714? One more time. 714, is that you?
It's 774.
Okay, that's 774 in Buckfield. 327, you must hear him pretty good.
Sort of, kind of. I can hear him enough, but it's not very loud.
Copy that, 77. If I remember correctly, 774, he drove his car across the street and he like doubled his signal.
Yeah, I'm across the street right now. I think the man.
Copy that. Yeah, your signal came up a little bit. I heard you say I went across the street. All right. Any other stations that I missed? Any stations that got missed for Maine Sidebanders tonight?
Try it again, Pipeline.
Yeah, I got a copy on your Pipeline. Go ahead. Okay, very good. We got you, Pipeline. We got you. Let me get you down here in the log. Pipeline in Rumford, I guess we'll say. In the, Milford Township line or something like that? All right. Any other stragglers? Any more? Another call for anyone that got missed for Maine Sidebanders. Pipeline brings us up to number 15. Anyone else? Okay, not hear anyone else. Apologies for the confusion. I made a call this morning. I thought the conditions were going to be too much based on what was going on last night and based on what I heard this morning. And I thought it was just going to be too much. This channel last night was nuts. Every channel was nuts. And when I heard it this morning, I said, oh, man, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be too much. And I thought it was going to... It's just trying to preside over a cluster fudge. And I didn't want to put everyone through it. So I said, But then I got home, and it was kind of dead. I mean, the band's open, but, you know, it's not like it was last night. So apologies for the confusion. That's what I get for trying to make a prediction. I seem to be batting 1,000 on predicting incorrectly what conditions are going to be like. When I think they're bad, it's fine. When I think it's going to be good, it's bad. So that one's on me, but thank you for everyone that showed up. Is there anyone that wanted to get any radio checks or try to reach anybody before I turn it over here, just to open it up to everybody?
It's like you're a weatherman.
Well, speaking of weather, it just started downpouring out here in Oxford.
Okay, there you go. There's the weather report from Oxford, Maine. It is downpouring in Oxford. That's the official Fix-It Doppler 2000. He's got a couple colanders on an umbrella out there, and that's his radar.
Collecting that old rainwater. Hey, I don't think Skip did too bad this morning. They were doing some 10-5-ing for us.
Yeah, it was funny. They knew all the handles up here. I forget the guy's handle, but he goes, Clearwater, Radio Man, Hawkeye, Fix It. He was calling all of us.
Yeah, I asked him to relay a big hello to you guys and wish you guys a happy day at work. You got most of it.
Oh, I was like, how the hell do you know all our handles? Okay.
Well, he was even squishing my wife when she was in the driveway, so I had no choice but to go through him.
Oh yeah, no, it was crazy this morning. So, anyways, like I said, if anyone wants to do a radio check with somebody or a question or anything like that, for I just kind of open it up to whoever wants to talk.
Thanks for the weather report, Fix It. Now I don't have to... Now that the air conditioner's in, I don't have to water the garden.
Hey, go.
Weather report in Raymond is not yet, so good lucky.
Yeah, no rain here yet. We're 73 and the temperature is dropping, so that's where we're at right now.
Video man, oh, what's your 20?
My 20 is in New Gloucester over by Thompson's Apple Orchards, if you know where that is.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know where you were, not your address.
Yeah, no, that's I'm right over. Like I said, I'm over by Gloucester Hill. I used to live in Raymond. Used to live off the North Raymond Road.
Hey, wait, that's where I'm at.
Hey, did I just use a screwdriver in there?
Yes, you did. I'm running a homemade antenna with a stock radio right this second. I gotta go change it up.
Running off the old tech.
I'm holding some wishful thinking that there'll be conditions coming back in. You know, I was all excited for it, and yeah, I even hooked up my ACO back here.
Looks like you gotta go put that back in.
Yeah, I can talk to the two people I need to, I guess.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some conditions out there somewhere at some point, maybe, sorta, kinda.
Yeah, there's probably a couple conditions out there with probably really crappy. But I'm gonna shut up so anybody else can check in with anybody.
Hey, Screwdriver, Pipeline said he can hear you.
Really? Wow, for horizontal on with a stock radio to even have an amp on? That's pretty impressive.
Okay, 774 out there. $774.
774. Your coax is ringing.
You might have went back across the street, back into his driveway.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man, I've been there.
Hey, I'll be right back. I just got to run something upstairs into the kitchen sink. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Yep.
This is 207 over here in Minot.
Oh, okay. You new or are you just coming back to CD?
Oh, trust me, I'm not new. I'm very old.
I'm new to it. I've been getting into it.
I know, I heard you from the first time you got on.
Really? So that really proves that you've been on this a lot. Hey, if it's okay, we can with some people, Radio Man, if you want to, we can go through a line, not too long, because I know people want to talk to certain people. We can go through a line and see why you thought you should get on here tonight and not just skip because of the email.
Because you just never know what's going on.
Radio Man, did you go to get a potato sandwich or something?
He said he was going upstairs real quick, so I'm sure he'll be back momentarily.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's pretty impressive there for a homemade antenna. I can hear you. Not bad, though. pretty good. I mean, if I went and just dropped it down and I put it back vertical, it does really well. I spun it horizontal, you know, whatever, like, you know, 20 minutes ago, right before I keyed up, because I'm like, oh, we're going to spin this thing horizontal for some skip. So, yeah, I'm surprised I can hear as many people as I do horizontal. That's pretty interesting.
I can hear you loud and clear, just like 207.
Yeah, horizontal, you hit me with a flat 5. When you're vertical, you hit me 6 to 7. Yeah, it's pretty, this antenna has been working really well. I'm really surprised.
How old is it?
Oh, it's a bunch of scraps I threw together. It was stuff I literally got from the junkyard or the recycle, whatever the hell you want to call it there. You know, the town dump.
You kidding? And it's working this well? How do you do that? Wow.
Yeah, I got a video I got to finish editing to post online of how I did it. I mean, I showed every step of the way, right from beginning to end. Took about an hour to make. It was some a little piece of 2x4, scrap 2x4, a couple pieces of aluminum, a short piece of coax, and yeah, some sheetrock screws, and an old ice scraper. I have an old ice scraper that I use as a spreader arm on it.
What's your YouTube name? That way I can search it up and find it.
I don't even know if I do have a YouTube channel. I don't know. It'll be posted on Maine Sidebanders or whatever, Maine CB, TikTok. I do have a YouTube channel. I gotta actually look it up. It's been a few years since I've posted. So I'll have to see what the hell my YouTube is, because the video, I have like 45 or 50 minutes of video because I filmed the entire thing. I don't really need it to be that long, but I know I can't put that long of a video on Facebook or TikTok.
Okay.
He's just trying to prove a coat hanger would work, too.
I have won a coat hanger before, but it seems to be working really well. I mean, granted, it's about 20 feet up or so, something like that. You know, it's a decent work. I mean, it's a friggin' dipole. You know, it's a quarter wave or half wave dipole, whatever you want to call it. So, I mean, it is about 18 feet long with the top and the bottom, or the side and the side.
Hey, screwdriver.
On your vertical also, or horizontally, the one, same signal.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost contemplating going outside and dropping it down. It's just on a little push-up pole. Thinking about dropping it back down and just putting it over to vertical again, because it would definitely work better on vertical for all of us.
I'm actually hearing some lightning, so you might want to be careful.
God, wow.
All right, my hair can stand up on its own.
Driver.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't move the antenna right now, because when you get something where it is, your intrusive thoughts when you're like, oh, I wonder if I can make this better. And then you go to do it, and you screw the whole thing up, and then it sounds like crap.
Yeah, I do that all the time, but you know, that's kind of half the fun in trying and learning, you know. If you don't make it worse or you don't fault, then you're never gonna learn, right? I'm good with messing it up.
Yeah, true. Nothing ever perfect.
Well, the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, you can't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can try to fix it even if it's working. Why not, right?
Just take it apart for funsies, because you want to see, like, how does this work? How does that work? Oh, I wonder. What happens if I do this?
Go ahead, break up.
was that? Do that again.
Tango, Bravo, 505 Maine. Just made it over the border.
Hey, does anybody know 757 is on?
505, making a good trip. I'll translate it to radio man so he can get you written down. 505, just making it over the border.
Yeah, I got TB505. TB505, we got you. And we got 1 Watt who's listening in Franklin County. 1 Watt. He's just listening in. And he's reporting that it just downpoured in J. Just downpoured in J.
I wonder if the rain will hurt the roof out.
Okay, stand by Greg and TB505. There was another station. Go ahead.
384. Radio man, can you copy me?
Yes, 384. I have you. That's 384 in Sebago, correct?
Very good memory, sir. Correct.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, yeah, it was a couple stations in there. Let me grab TB. Go ahead, TB505 in Canton. Go ahead. Yeah, you're not even registering on my S meter. You got good audio. I can hear you just fine, but you're not even lighting up my S meter.
Here's TP505.
He's flashing one light out of 8 up here in Oxford.
TP505, go ahead.
Same on this end.
TP505, you're giving me about a 10 on my power.
Oh, wow. Is that the 327?
Yep. I can barely hear you, but I can hear you enough so I can make out what you're saying.
327, you're booming in my radio for some reason. It must be the conditions and all those calls. You're sounding really well on that radio tonight.
Thank you. How come you can hear me so well, but I can't hear you?
All about the conditions.
Yep. As my grandfather says, you're talking to one person, and then 2 seconds later, they're gone.
Yeah, that's because there's a big storm rolling in on my end over here. So you bounce off the calls real nice there. But as soon as they come in, they might get a little thicker, and it might not happen. So, number 2 there, 327, and say hello to your grandpa. 323. Tango Bravo, 505 Maine. We be 10.
It's raining in over here. Fix it. It's pouring rain over here now.
Whoa. I'm gonna look out my window and then I'm gonna give you a weather report and frame it.
And I hear thunder. I'm getting off the radio.
Yep, get off. I don't want you to get electrocuted. Get off.
Well, I already absorbed it all, so it probably ain't much left.
That's a good idea there, 327. I'm going to disconnect my coax. That's a very good idea there. TV 505 Maine, we're going 10-7 for tonight. Over.
505, have a wonderful evening. Mr. Fix-It, we said it.
Number 3, Mr. Fix-It. We're out now.
I guess I'm just a diehard. I got enough antennas and radio set up, so if lightning hits one, I'll just go grab another one.
There you go.
I will never refuse one.
Good evening, Pipeline.
Hey, good evening. What do we got here?
Get the Clearwater down in Topsom.
I don't know.
Shit, you guys doubled. It was clear water.
Evening, Clearwater.
Evening. I got a good copy on you. Yep.
Yeah, I got a good copy on you tonight as well there. Not very much modulation is really good.
M4.
Weather report in Raymond, no sign of rain yet.
Yeah, same here in New Gloucester. They're 327.
Yeah, hazy, hot, and humid.
Evening, Dave.
Evening.
According to my maps, New Gloucester's going to get it around 9:30.
Oh, it's thundering out right now, that's for sure.
Oh heck, I hear it in your signal.
All right, we just went spun it vertical, so we'll see how that works.
Oh, you were so lucky.
Say vertical, that pipe flexes a little bit, so it's a little, like, not quite perpendicular, but it's close enough.
Well, you came up quite a bit here. You were only flashing 1, maybe 2, but now you're up in the 4 range.
Sounding good, maybe better here.
Roger. Well, it should for a normal, local talking to other vertical antennas. It should have made a difference, so, yes, I like it.
Good evening, Screwdriver.
Good evening, good evening.
You know what I
Just
say?
on the
I like that, and I like that,
telephone,
I say,
so
I like that,
boy,
I like it a
you're
lot.
kicking right in there. You back home?
That was a good double. I heard 327. What was that?
I was just
What I
wondering
would say
if, like,
to that is I like it.
you're coming in
When I say
strong
I like it, I say I like it a lot.
a little earlier. You must have been in Portland.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was, but yeah. So it's back on the base now. I'm not on the big antenna, but I'm on the homemade jobby, and we're gonna see what happens.
Right, yeah, sounds good.
Oh man, I actually hear you, Pipeline. I can hear you fairly decent, surprisingly, with the static I'm getting in with this antenna right now. But yes, I hear you on the homemade dipole. I'm probably like 30 feet, 25, 30 feet. I forget how big of a push-up pole it is. I'm not sure. I just put it vertical. I had it horizontal because I was expecting some skip, but where there was no skip, I just went outside. I can switch it in a matter of like 3 minutes, so I can go outside and turn it either way pretty quickly. So far, it seems to be a great working antenna. Like I've been having more fun on this homemade free antenna from scraps than I have been on my regular antennas, my big antennas. Hell, I fixed my beams 2 weekends ago. I climbed up my tower, I undid booms, I was up there for 45 minutes turning antennas, got them all lined up, and I haven't used that antenna since I did that. Yep, yeah, it's just it's not going to look very much different than your boomerang or any balcony antenna. It's just a dipole. I didn't even measure it. Truthfully, I have no idea. It was a couple pieces of metal. I screwed them to a piece of friggin' 2x4 or scrap wood, and I checked the match. I swept it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty close. It was a little too long. I shortened them. It matched out good. I never even checked them. I know they're the same length, and yeah, they're working great. They're like 102, 106 inches, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you doing anything? Your signal just increased to a 5 now. 4x5.
Roger, I don't know. The amp could be warming up, but looks like I'm still doing the same, like 200 watts. So maybe the antenna's turning in the wind right now, or the conditions are changing. I mean, obviously there's some storms rolling through.
Giving me about a 7 over here on my signal.
10-4. That's like I said, I'm pretty impressed with this thing.
I would be too.
Yeah, 7-8 on me too.
Who was that? Was that 207?
Yeah, 513.
513, got it.
327. You copy me?
Whoever just talked, gotcha.
What kind of radio are you on?
Pretty sure it's a radio-y. I don't quite know, but mine's a Bearcat, the one that I usually run, but I can't run it anymore. Sideband.
Like the 985? 980?
Possibly.
Yeah, if I remember he's running a Radiodity, it might have been a QT80. I can't remember if it was the Quad 6 version or the QT40, but if I remember right, that's what he said he was running.
Excuse me, I think one of those. I can look on the back and I'll give you a shout.
So that, how about that 513, 513 up in Sumner? How about that 513?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roger. Whereabouts in Sumner are you? I'm just curious. I'm up there all the time. I got a camp up there, and there's only one other person that I've known that's from that area that's on the radio, so I'm just kind of curious about where you're at.
Yeah, I'm just a couple miles up to 219.
Roger. I'm over there on Reading Road by Shag Pond. Yeah, it's a great area. There's not many people from up that way that are on the radio, so it's great to hear more people.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. It's what's that? Hang on. Narrow 10 off for a radio. I can't quite get that good enough.
What's it look like? Is it silver, the whole front of it? Is it silver or is it black?
Black.
Yeah, I think it's the Quad 6 or the QT80, I think they might call it, the Radiodity. It goes by a couple of names, but I believe that's what I remember you say you were running.
On the bottom of this one, the whole thing is black. On the bottom below the screen, there's about 4 or 5 buttons. Menu, mode, E, W, RF, NB, scan, MEM, EMG. And then on the side corner, there's the radio logo and under that, it's band, and then FRQ.
Roger.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is what you were talking about. So got a giant screen on the front of it, which is kind of like a rounded rectangle, and then all the buttons around it, with clarifier and SQ on the side, on the right side of the channel, and then the RFD power and the volume on the left side, with the mic output on the other side of the volume. And it's got like induction things on the back of it. That's basically like a thing beside the antenna wire and the speaker wire. Oh.
Roger.
Alrighty. Hey, is Radio Man back yet? Radio Man, 327 to Radio Man, you back yet? .327 to Radio Man. Oh, okay. Anybody else there? Do you wanna? Three, you there?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I heard him.
Go ahead, Pipeline.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. I just thought I'd give you a shout. You got everything here. Can you all part of the stuff there tonight, my brother?
Yeah, just switch your antenna, see if I can hear you, bud.
Yes, all right. Thanks very much, and I'll let you get back at it there. Just let you away.
Yeah,
327, handing you away, 503.
Copy that, power?
Yeah, that's it.
Pipeline. Yeah, I say, is that better there? Yeah, I think I'm the meeting pointed the other way, so I can switch over the Omni. Yeah, I'm going down to the coast there, so, yeah, get me on the backside, right?
Doing way better.
Joe got beam and a IMAX 2000. Bouncing on there about on 7 or 8.
You guys want to hear a sound that almost everybody laugh that you can make?
Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. Get down the house and the shop. Now, just go back to around here just in case. Everybody have a good night. Enjoyed it. Catch you up another way. 543.
543, goodbye, buddy.
Good, Mr. 513.
Crew driver, you still here?
Oh, I'm always somewhere. I never know where I'm at.
You want to hear a fake noise that makes almost everybody laugh?
Oh, sure. Let's hear it.
Fake.
Did you just fart into your microphone?
It was a fake magical arm fart.
Nice.
How's that?
Oh, what the heck, 327? No one does that on the radio.
Hey, it's fake.
Yeah, if it ain't gonna be real, we don't want to hear it. Radio man will just rip a real one for us all to hear.
Hey, that was our secret. You weren't supposed to tell anybody.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean it.
Oh, what, huh? I didn't hear it.
CQ. Go ahead, CQ.
Yeah, this is Triple Cross over in Brunswick. How's it sound tonight?
Oh, you're sounding good over here, Triple Cross. It's definitely working.
42, thank you.
You've definitely been doing some upgrading over the last few months for sure, because you sound great.
Excellent, yeah, I just got a new cable alongside it. What is it, RG213? This stuff makes a big difference.
Oh, radio man, you're back.
Hold on a second, 327. Triple Cross is talking.
Yeah, did you guys have roll call tonight?
Yeah, we did Triple Cross. I got you down in the book.
What am I sending for a signal there, radio man?
I got you at an S3 on the Striker. S3.
That's a lot better than what I've been getting, I guess.
Yeah, you got a little bit of like a... it's not like a hum, but it's kind of like a... It's like a low squeal, like a... under your signal. Are you hearing that, Screwdriver?
Yeah, I just did that time. I didn't the first couple of key ups, but maybe your audio is a little hot, so maybe turn your mic gain down just a tad.
Yeah, I just turned it down. I didn't realize it was still turned up.
Yeah, it's still in there. It's not overtaking you out, but it's definitely there, like when you're quiet. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless it's picking up like a fan or an air conditioner that's pretty close or something.
Could just be the condition.
I have a computer close by. That's RF in the audio chain. Thanks for coming back, me guys.
Roger. I don't know what that is, Greg, huh?
Too much mic. We try changing mics.
327 to radio man.
Yeah, go ahead, 327.
Sometimes it just started like a couple minutes ago, but I'll hear like a like background noise when everybody stops talking, and then a couple seconds later it'll just stop with no sound. It might just be my squelch might be a little bit too high, but just an FYI.
I don't know. You might be hearing there's a, I don't know, people have referred to it as what's called an over-the-horizon radar. And I don't know. I wasn't paying attention that closely, but that might be what you're hearing. But we also, on sideband, we don't use squelch. So if you are using the squelch, I would just turn that off and just listen to the white noise. Normally don't use squelch on sideband.
No, I'm not using squelch. I do hear the in the background, though. I do hear that.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of that. too. I think it's the weather.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah, so another thing, 327, is on this band, you will hear static on an approaching storm, and it'll actually sound like when you hear thunder in the distance. It'll be a static crash. So you might be hearing static crashes from the storms in the area.
No, I just heard like a when you were talking. So that's not it. It's just a and then you guys power it when you talk.
Man, you're a regular sound machine.
Oh yeah, it's making tons of different noises.
He's making static noises, fake fart noises. He must do car engine noises too.
Diesel.
Oh, diesel, huh? You like diesel trucks?
Heck yes, I do. Who was that? Was that somebody or was that just background noise? I think that was possibly 207.
Oh man. So oh man.
How are you guys doing this? Is this your mouths or are you playing sound effects?
So so 327, some people, they call them noise toys, and they have like some people, it's on their microphone, and you can press a button and it'll just play it every time you press the button. So that's what you're hearing. It's like a little pre-recorded, they call it, a lot of guys on the radio call them noise toys.
Hey, I want one.
But you got to remember, you can't overdo it with the noise toys, because you'll lose friends if you do too much of the noise toys. You know, you gotta sometimes less is more.
My wife's favorite noise toy is what's pushing the button.
Yeah, in moderation.
Definitely in moderation.
Anybody want to do a noise toy?
Oh, we gotta teach 327 right here. You know, we can't. I don't want him on the radio all day just doing it in a loop.
Ow. What was that?
I think they call that a machine gun.
That was a machine gun?
Surprises me. People pay for those things.
Mine, I have a sound effect generator on my phone, and I just plug my phone into my soundboard, so I didn't have to pay anything for my noise toys.
That's it.
You know, I've looked so many times on my phone to find a good noise toy app like that, and I cannot find one.
The one I use is called, it's pretty good. Hold on, I'll tell you. I gotta back out. It's just called Custom Soundboard, and then you go out on the internet and you find your own files. So you can create like soundboards by topic. Like, I mean, I just have one and I call it CB Soundboard. But you could have like maybe a topic like a TV show, or you know what I mean, or like bombs and guns you could have, or burps and farts or whatever. You know, you could have different topics. I just have one, but I had to go out and find all the sounds myself. But that was the best one that I could find.
I don't need no button. I can just do it myself.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. You know who actually does a pretty good sad trombone, but he's not on tonight, is Regal. Actually, I think does the best one I've ever heard.
his is spot on.
Well, that's what I mean. Regal, you'd actually think he has a trombone. Regal's is actually pretty damn good.
Really? Is that good?
It's that good. Yeah, he's not on tonight. Regal's usually on most nights. He's not on every night, but he's on most of the time. But sometimes he shows up a little later, too.
Hey, it's kind of like somebody else I know. It's Mario and Luigi.
Greg, Portland Greg, you still out there?
Yeah.
All right, I replied to your message.
Oh, okay. You say you did or did not?
I did.
I will catch everybody later. I got to head down to work, and I do not have sideband in the mobile, so yes, we'll catch you later.
See you later.
Roger. Talk to you tomorrow morning, maybe?
I don't know what the weather looks like. I might not be on the bike tomorrow morning. I might be in the car.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
Same here.
Later, Screwdriver. Sorry you got to go in.
Have a good one, Screwdriver. Yeah, the joys of being boss, right? It happens.
Who was doing all the noise toys at first? Who was that?
How's this mic sound, video man?
Hold on a second. Who's that out there asking about a mic? Yeah, that sounds better, Triple Cross. What are you running for a mic now?
This is a Turner Plus 3. I was on the D104 before.
I'll copy that. I find on the D104s that I just barely crack them open. I just open them up just enough to get audio through them.
Yeah, I'll have to give that a try. I get the audio with the mic gain on the radio about 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, well, that mic sounds good. You're not making any more noises there, Triple Cross. But yeah, I found that with the D, like when I run the D104 on my Cobra, if you imagine like the pod on the bottom of the D104, if you imagine like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, if 1 o'clock is just turning the audio on, that's about where I run it. And it's more than enough audio. So if that gives you any idea, I just crack it open. And of course I close talk my mics because, some people like to turn them up and sit back, but it picks up too much background. So I tend to run the audio as such so I can kind of eat the mic if I have to.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just switched back to the D104 and turned it down. Is that any better?
No, it's still making noise. Still making noise.
How about right there?
Okay, there you go. It went away. What'd you do?
Turn the mic gain. Just barely cracked it open, just like you said.
Okay, and that's on when you say the mic gain, are you talking on the mic itself or on the radio? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would me personally, what I typically like to do is I like to run the mic gain on the radio wide open if I can, and then adjust the mic gain on the mic itself, the actual D104. If I still can't get it, then I'll back the mic gain on the radio down as a very last resort. But you kind of got the idea of what you need to do, because obviously you cleared it up. I think you could get a little bit more audio out of it, but you cleared it up, so I think you're on the right track. You just got to mess with it a little bit.
Copy that. That's what I'll do. I'll flip this thing over and I'll turn it way down, and then I'll bring the mic gain back up on 3.
Anybody want some Looney Tunes?
Hold on a second there, 327. We're talking with Triple Cross out in Brunswick.
Sorry.
Nope, no problem. Just letting you know.
That turn up +3 sounded awful good, Triple Cross. What's your location? Thompson. Oh, okay. It's in Clearwater? Yep, Clearwater. 42. Okay, so I turned it way down on the D104. That's better. Now, Brian is bringing the gain back up on the radio. Is that okay? Well, there's still something. You haven't got it yet. How about that? It's a little better. Mike's probably dirty.
Did you hear that noise, 327? That
Yeah.
That was that over-the-horizon radar I was just talking about.
I thought that was a noise toy.
Yeah, TB505. Supposedly, it's an over-the-horizon radar. It's something... I don't know if it's... Oh, I don't know if it's Canada or our government, but it's some sort of radar system that can look over the horizon. That's what I've been told. You know, so it could be an urban legend, but that's all I've ever heard. I don't know. Portland Greg might know what it is. He's pretty up on that stuff. I don't know. What say you, Portland Greg? Portland Greg must have went to bed.
327. I gotta smile.
Okay, see you later, 327. Have a good night. Hey, wait, 327. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I got one more thing for you. You got like 1 second?
Yep.
All right, here you go. I'm going to send something special over to you. All right, train's pulling out of station. Time for you to go to bed.
Leaving the station.
Oh, we're all just a bunch of kids at heart, I guess. Yeah, you probably missed what I said earlier. There was a bunch of people installing air conditioners today.
You know how many people came into Napa and bought fucking AC recharge things today? It was insane.
Oh, I bet. That's usually when you find out your air conditioner doesn't work, Maniac, is a day like today.
Yeah, I came home and then after I checked in, I make my wife
Yeah, I sold 4 cases of R134A in the past 2 days.
in the bedroom or in what's considered my radio room eventually, /HO train room, /guest room, /eBay selling factory.
No, still here. I heard you.
Oh, is this better now?
Yeah, what did you do? Your signal came up.
I pushed in the high power button. I must have bumped it.
Ah, yeah, that's a lot better.
Well, good to know I can hit you on low power. You're pretty far away from me.
I know, you kind of, your mind was blown. You're like, wait a second, this is where you transmit from?
I know. I couldn't believe it because back in California in Long Beach, my buddy Bandit, I was Red Cat and he was Bandit. He was like maybe 4 or 5 miles from me and I couldn't even hear him until I got my 300-watt kicker.
All right, so did my signal pick up at all in your S meter? The signal pick up to you? 1 2 1 2. Is that any louder?
Yeah, a little bit clearer too.
Well, that's on the beam, so I just pointed my beam at you, so I'm pointing my beam at you.
Yeah, my meter sticks on the radio.
Copy that. Yeah, it picked up your signal a little bit too.
Yeah, I've been working 7 days straight. I got that well cover all just almost done today. Just gotta do the trim. My wife said I can have Saturday and Sunday off.
Nice.
My wife said,
All right, I'm back. Thunder's gone.
it lifted here too.
You know what? You know, my mobile might not have sideband, but I forget my remote station does.
Hit me by 2x3 in Canton.
Who was that with the remote station?
Oh, it's screwdriver heading into work, so I figured I'd turn the remote station on.
You're heading into work?
Wasn't chance of more storms, I would have been on the bike again, trust me.
Oh, no doubt about it. You hear me there, screwdriver?
Oh yeah, you're definitely nice and loud, and my full surround sound in the car right now.
Yeah, there's a guy on Channel 12 looking for you. I said, you're probably on sideband. He said you had to go in town or something. I was like, I don't know. I just turned the radio on.
Oh, I said I didn't have sideband in my car, and I got to head into work. I got called in. You know, so I was like, man, I don't have sideband in the car. But I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to turn the remote station on sideband. You know, what the hell? I could do that.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Said he was going to swap radios.
All right, you're right. Only downfall is there's some good delays in there, so I end up keying up with some people on sideband. Where are you right now, Screwdriver?
I'm downtown Gray, or just about into Gray. I mean, I'm transmitting from my house, so yeah, my signal won't change. It's just my house radio.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's his version of a wireless mic.
That's right. I can have this wireless mic all the way across the country, and you'll hear me no matter where I am.
That's pretty cool, because I was going to say your mobile's pretty good, but I mean, you'd be lying.
Screwdriver, what's your call sign?
Sorry about that. I keyed up with you. I keep saying I got to put a radio in here with sideband. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet and actually done it because I haven't figured out when I want to drill a hole in the car what radio I want to permanently mount in. What's my what? I heard you ask something for a Screwdriver.
Yeah, what's your call sign numbers? And do you have a big motorcycle by your house on a pole?
Yes, that would be me. I got the motorcycle on the pole out front.
How much for that motorcycle? Does it run?
That bike does not run. It's a 79 Ironhead. It could, but I've ripped some parts out of it over the years, and yeah, it needs a good going through on the motor side of it.
410 on that. What do you have? Like, are you 265?
I didn't quite catch that. 265? For me to make this work, you're gonna have to give it a good 3 seconds before you key up when I'm done talking.
You wanted to know what your numbers were, and Screwdriver doesn't have any numbers. He just goes by Screwdriver.
I just go by Screwdriver.
That's where I messed up. I had Mr. Paranoid's numbers by Screwdriver's name.
I see. Yeah, no, I just go by Screwdriver. I don't, I had numbers. I used to go by 000 back fucking 25 years ago, but I've just gone by Screwdriver when talking Skip for the last 20 years or so, 15 years.
Cool.
Just want to say hi to Wrenchman and Plymouth. And yeah, I had some hiccups tonight getting things going. I think I fixed it here.
You guys think I got my phone out with these 10 codes and I'm cheating?
Would say that setup's working.
Good, glad to hear it. Oh, well, TV 505, we're going 10-7.
Have a super fine 1505.
You too, 73's all. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Well, I just tried you on 12, Screwdriver. You weren't there.
Yeah, before I left, I forgot I could just change the channel of this radio, so I put this on sideband, and I said, yeah, I'll just use my friggin' phone. I heard you because I tried it on 12 real quick, and I heard you say you're still on sideband.
Oh, I guess I was a little late for check-in.
Surprised to still have people out here.
I got you down in the log there, Taz.
Sign off, so it's never too late to check in.
Well, that radio man, you got a copy on me?
Yes, go ahead. Who is that?
I just got home from work.
Copy that on the spark plug, and that's South Gardner, if I remember correctly. Yes, South Gardner.
Yep, 10-4, I just got home from work, so yep, 10-4.
Got a good copy on your spark plug.
Well, thank you, sir. How's this radio sounding all right now? Or I guess I get it, you know?
Well, bring it back one more time. You're a little off frequency. I'll tell you if you're high or low, but you got to do something like give me a 5 count. You can't do like a how's this. I got to have a little bit of air.
Yeah, 2-4. This is a Kenwood 440. It takes a few seconds for the old girl to warm up so it sounds right. 10-4.
Yeah, you're just a tad high on frequency. I didn't quite get you dialed in, but I had you like 26,895,15, and I was still trying to dial you in, so you're just a tad high.
Yeah, well, my radio says I am dead on. This is a Kenwood 440. She's a little stray until it warms up to be on frequency, but once it's warmed up, it works pretty well.
Yeah, I copy that. Understood. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Like I said, I just wanted to let you know it's just a tad high, but I can hear you just fine.
Okie dokie, 10-4. Who's out here tonight?
You make number 20. I'll run down through the roll call real quick. I don't know, some stations might have checked out for the evening. Fix It in Oxford. We got Greg in Portland, Maniac, Wyndham. We got myself in New Gloucester, 323, Raymond. We got Skywalker, Lisbon Falls, 207, Minot. We got Screwdriver, who's currently mobile. Clearwater, Topsom, Runt and Bowden, Paranoid in Waldoboro. 327 in Raymond, 513 Sumner, 774 Buckfield, Pipeline, Rumford, TB 505, Canton. We got 384 in Sebago, Triple Cross in Brunswick, Tasman and Pownell, and yourself in South Gardner. That's the list.
Well, thank you very much, Radio Man, for doing all that for me. I do appreciate it, and good evening to everyone that's still left out here.
Good evening, good evening. Mr. Fix-It saying howdy.
Yeah, good evening there, Sparkplug. Shower, just got done with a 15-hour day heaving, so I'm a little hot. Yeah, good evening there, Sparkplug. Good evening to you.
Clearwater, you really are about over here in Brunswick.
Yeah, that's Clearwater, right? If you remember correctly, Clearwater, back in the day when I used to live down in Pittsburgh, I used to talk to you all the time. You talking to me? If you're Clearwater, yep, 10-4. No, I'm Tasman.
Clearwater here, yeah. I was out in the other room when you were talking.
You must remember talking to me years ago when I lived down in Pittsburgh, Clearwater.
What's your handle?
Sparkplug.
Oh, yes, I remember, yes.
I live up here in South Gardner now. I got everything set up, the tower's back up, new Mako V5 ground plane, the whole bit.
Nice, nice. Hey, what town are you in now, you should say?
South Gardner, right on the river, right here in South Gardner.
Okay, I got you, yeah. Nice, yeah. That was years ago.
Yes, it was. It took quite a while to get the new house and then get everything all set up, you know?
Good for you, yep.
Oh, it's been good chat with everyone. I just turned this on real quick now. I gotta go jump in the shower. Like I said, just got done with a 15-hour day paving, so I'm still quite warm. We'll catch up to you guys later. Have a good evening.
You too.
Right back at you.
Yeah, this is Triple Cross. I guess I'm going to jump for the night too, fellas. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.
Have a good night.
Yeah, 10-4, have a good one.
Lately, lane closures. What the hell?
Well, I figured it out for any one of you guys listening on YouTube. I got the radio muted, so this is just going out to the stream. Facebook changed something, and the issue is like YouTube, it goes public, which I want my streams public anyways. Well, Facebook, it was always public, and then what I do is I share that stream to the Maine CB group and the Maine Sidebanders group. And when it went to friends only, it wouldn't allow me to share to groups. So the setting was buried within Facebook, and I had to Google it, and it wasn't really obvious, but I found the setting. So it's since been straightened out. Kind of screwed me up this week, but oh well, what are you gonna do? But anyways, thanks for people hanging in there on YouTube. Sorry, it was a little clunky for me tonight.
I like that. I've seen those machines that play stuff down, fix it, and I never saw one until I seen it like online, like I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and I'm like, damn, that's awesome.
Elon Musk, Starlink stuff, you know what I mean? Just set them down, all one at a time. Boom! And they fly back up in the end, they're gone.
Drones. Maybe they have 8,000 drones, and they all place them at the same exact time.
Right. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, they just all come down, and ching, and they're gone.
Have to do it at night, because if it was during the day, it would black out the sky. There's so many. That's how awesome they are.
Well, they want to do it at night so that everybody thinks it's the alien.
Fucking hate riding in the breakdown lane. You know, I mean, it just, I know there's always so much rubbish and shit on here. It's when you get flat tires. It pisses me off that they make you shift all the way into the breakdown lane to shut down a couple lanes.
And there's one on-ramp in Yarmouth. That thing's a bitch. You get on it, it's like, you better be going, and hopefully no one's coming at you, because they got them barriers. They could have set the barriers over another foot. No, When you get a 1-ton or a big truck, you're fucking screwed.
I'll tell you, there's one up above Augusta, and I've seen it the last several weeks of going to up to the plant that we have up north, and it's crazy because they want the traffic to shift to the left, and it's right by an overpass. They built a new bridge or something, and it's nuts because the on-ramp has a stop sign, and I'm like, you know, you're pulling out into 80-mile-an-hour traffic from a fucking stop sign.
Are you sure they just didn't put the wrong sign there? Holy, how the fuck they justify that one?
It's crazy. I just see traffic. It's backed up, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, at that point, I wouldn't even stop. Argue the point afterwards.
Well, you're going to be even more pissed, screwdriver, when I tell you that cloud that I said was going to rain on your head, it dried up before it even got done coming over the hills.
Oh, man, I was this close from taking my bike. I went upstairs to tell my wife I had to fucking go into work, and I shut everything down to radio room. And I was like, oh, she's like, you taking the bike in the car? And I'm like, well, I heard there was rain. And, of course, she says, I told you it was going to rain.
Well, the forecast I'm giving now is it's going to be clear for the next couple hours.
Fucking who knows how long I'm going to be down here. I'm hoping it's only an hour, but I could be here till fucking tomorrow morning and just take tomorrow off. I don't know.
Weather brought to you by Achoo Weather. Achoo. Achoo Weather.
What do you know? Rain on the weekend again.
Of course, right?
I don't know. We keep getting these cold nights. We're bound to get some snow pretty soon.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I mean, it probably would be gone by the time we wake up, but yeah.
Awfully quiet out here.
Oh, man.
They must have heard me fart and they cleared the room.
You didn't hear that thing. Come on, you ain't that tight. They just smelt it. You know what's great? I bet I'm still giving you the same signal and I'm passing the main ball.
Yes, that's the best you've ever done on your way to work.
Yep, you're sounding just the same.
And I gotta put a radio in here with sideband, I guess, one of these days. But, you know, this works, I guess, in a pinch.
Not like you don't have any to choose from.
Hey, you're not wrong. It's just trying to find something that will kind of blend in the car without looking too obtrusive.
Well, what you need is one of everything. Oh, wait a minute. I think you already got that.
I'm not far off, that's for sure.
Yeah, just put a Cobra 2000 in there, you'll be all set.
I was thinking about throwing the Lincoln 2 in here, but I think I'm just going to buy a Quad 6. I mean, fuck, they're like $280 brand new. And it just seems like that will kind of blend in with the interior the best. Maybe if I keep talking about it, maybe I'll finally do it before winter gets here.
That's the same body size as the Lincoln 2?
I think it might be a tad bit smaller. It just has more like black buttons on it and black knobs. Like it just seems like it would blend in a little better.
Oh, I thought you had the other radio hidden though.
Cobra 2000 and put it up on your dashboard. Yeah, you could do that. I bet you could.
You're right. If you gotta make it stand out, you might as well make it stand out right.
Man, I don't know what's going on, Screwdriver. I don't have to use my beam to hear you.
Holy crap, point your beam south, you'll hear me. I'm almost in Scarborough now. I don't know, these overpass watts aren't working.
Oh, what I want to know is what the hell somebody fuck up at work?
Probably somebody tripped over a cord and the machine come unplugged, and that's all he's got to do is go there and plug something in.
Yeah, I just got a couple of mechanics who aren't quite up to speed. And when my boss calls me from New York and says, hey, we really can't have the plant down again all night. It's been half the day. I'm like, fuck it, I'll go down.
Well, hopefully you get gratuity pay for this one.
Salary, I don't get any extra pay for nothing.
Oh, no extra bonus? Well, you sound like a good company, man. That's perfect.
he's just glad to have somebody else telling him what to do.
So this time of night, yeah, boss better hire a fucking Uber driver for my ass.
I was thinking it must be getting real rough. I've been getting a few phone calls of people that want me to go to work from, and I'm like, no, I'm not signing up for that.
Helps if I turn on my microphone. All right, everyone, I'm going to shut it down for the night. So take care. It was good talking to everybody.
Have a good one, Radio Man. You're 8 minutes late.
Yeah. All right. You guys take care.
See ya.
Yeah, sorry for the confusion today, but, you know, it is what it is. We can't get good help anymore.
Oh, everybody's triple double with Screwdriver. Hey, good night there, Radio Man. Screwdriver wants to get back at you.
Go ahead, Screwdriver. Go ahead.
I was just saying, have a good night. We'll catch you in the AM on the ride in, as long as I'm back home from work and I can get a couple hours of sleep.
Copy that, Screwdriver. Yeah, and in case anyone was wondering, yes, some of you may not know, some of you may know. I thought tonight was going to be crazy based on last night's conditions and this morning's conditions, and I said, let's not do roll call because I thought it was going to be too much of a Charlie Foxtrot. So at about 7 o'clock, I changed my mind and said, no, we can do it. So a few people, I wouldn't say, pissed, but a few people sent me messages confused. Like, I thought you said we weren't doing it. And I said, I did, but I changed my mind at 7 o'clock. So for those of you that are a little sore about it, I'm sorry. you'll have to submit a complaint form to management to have me properly admonished for my poor performance.
Yeah, they get fired there in the fucking trash can too, right?
That's right. They're going to dock my pay. But anyways, I got to get ready for bed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. If any of you guys are on the radio, 8 o'clock, channel 12 a.m. Or if the skip's real bad, we go down to 815 a.m. We have our little commute crew in the morning heading into work. So, yes, if anyone is welcome, just a bunch of us just shooting the bull on the ride to work. So, see ya.
Oh, I thought it was super fun when them guys were 10-5 for us.
Alrighty, as a matter of fact, I'm off from exit 32, and I am just about pulling into the driveway of the work 20, so yes, I will catch anybody if they're still on sometime in the next hour to 5 hours, who knows?
Well, you know, if it's going good, you can just pull up a chair and turn it back on.
10-4, not knowing what you're walking into.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is going out to the stream. Hopefully you guys heard my explanation. But yes, Shano, I had some, I think probably because I didn't think I was doing it tonight, and then Facebook changed the privacy settings, so it prevented me from sharing the stream correctly. And so I had a few hiccups tonight. Didn't go as smooth as I hoped. But anyways, thanks for those of you that hung in there. But I am going to be shutting the stream down. I got to get ready for bed. See ya. And like I said, if any of you guys got a radio, every morning, a bunch of us, we got some bases and mobiles. We do the morning time work commute. So see ya.
Yeah, they got a long dog.